back at the naturopath from New Zealand. Thanks for coming back. Let's talk about garlic. Let's talk about garlic and SIBO in particular. I just had a good read of different websites, SIBO websites from particularly well-known different American naturopathic physicians, where they say, you know, that you need berberine for SIBO. Garlic works as well. You know, and there are drugs like rifaximin and things like this. I find it's not really necessary at all to use pharmaceutical medications for conditions like SIBO at all anymore. I used to once, but then realized I was creating more problems than I was solving. But what about garlic? Is it any good? Well, the thing with garlic is, I wrote about garlic extensively in the book Candida Crusher. In fact, I think there's about 70 different entries for garlic right through the whole book. If you go to page 536 of the book, you can read, let me just adjust my chair. Yeah, that's better. If you go to page 536, 537, you can read a lot more about different studies that were conducted with yeasts and bacteria and garlic in particular. So garlic has actually been shown in a study in the 90s to be more effective than nystatin when it comes to fungus, for example. But what about for bacteria, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth? Will it help? Well, the smart thing for you to do is to eat garlic regularly as part of your diet. Instead of always having to rely on it from a supplementation form, when you eat garlic on a regular, consistent basis, you won't have SIBO, okay? You won't have it, especially if you started eating garlic many years ago. But do you need to have like handfuls of garlic in your food? Do you need to eat 2 or 3 fresh cloves every day to get the effect? No, you don't. Especially when you start understanding the principle of this. Eating a little bit of ginger in your garlic regularly, eating a bit of garlic in there, eating some fresh oregano, eating some fresh parsley, eating some fresh marjoram. So putting fresh herbs generally in your diet will really freshen up that whole GI tract, and you won't need to rely on garlic as a medicine, okay? Then why did I put garlic in Candida Remove? Am I talking a load of bunkum? You know, why would I put it in this product if I said you don't really need it in food? And that's because most people won't eat it in food because they don't like the smell or the taste, okay? Now garlic is extremely effective. It's so effective, in fact, I'm not joking. Get a nice big fat clove. Make sure your feet are really clean to do this, okay? So have a shower or bath, scrub your feet. Get a big clove of garlic, cut it up, and then rub it all over the soles of your feet, okay? Now, it's not going to hurt you, is it? It's on the soles of your feet. Now put some socks on or your shoes on, and then let someone smell your breath within half an hour. And what are they going to smell? They're not going to smell foot odor. They're going to smell garlic, all right? So this shows you the effectiveness of garlic and how it can travel through the bloodstream, how it can really affect all the cells of your body. It's super powerful. The Japanese have done most of the research in garlic. In fact, Dr. Benjamin Lau, I think is the guy's name. It's one of the first books I think I bought back in the 70s on garlic. Garlic's been widely studied now for a long, long time. There are many people who discredit garlic, saying it doesn't work. Often these people may have pharmaceutical interests. Garlic is known to be a blood thinner. It's known to be antibacterial. It's known to be antifungal. It's known even to have fantastic effects on the heart, on the cardiovascular system. It has many effects on the heart. So why do people rubbish and poo-hoo garlic so much? Probably the smell, probably the taste, I don't know why. But other people have said in the comments section that I'm stupid for recommending garlic because it kills people. It's toxic, it shouldn't be eaten, it's the devil's food, all this sort of nonsense. Shows you how crazy the internet is. So remember, garlic is a super powerful food. And when you've got super powerful things, like a handgun, okay, you don't really need a high caliber close range, okay? You just need a tiny little bit here or there. A small amount of garlic in your diet is fine, but on a consistent, regular basis. It is effective. Once you start using it in your diet more and more, especially good quality organic garlic, okay? And we only may be talking about 1/4 of a clove in a whole dish. Once you become accustomed to the taste of it, like me, you'll probably end up eating more of it. And also you'll notice that your digestive system will really improve because you'll start cleaning it up. But hang on, Eric. Isn't this a high FODMAPs food? You know, the high FODMAPs. What is it? The oligosaccharides, disaccharides, polyols, the fermentables. Is this stupid what you're saying here? We should eat garlic when it's high FODMAP. But you've probably read online, many people who have SIBO, and even if they avoid the high FODMAPs foods, they've still got a problem. And many people without SIBO can't tolerate some of the high FODMAP foods. So what the hell do we do? Well, the FODMAPs is not really a diet that's cast in cement, okay? It has to be totally modified to suit the individual person. That's why I've repeatedly said on this channel I'm not keen on rigidly asserting or being dogmatic about a diet saying you must eat these foods and you must avoid those foods. There's no such thing. I mean, half you people out there might think this shirt I'm wearing is stupid and the other half might like it. So there you go, okay? There's no way that one size fits all. And it's the same with garlic. If you don't like the smell or the taste of it, you can look at a supplement like Candida Remove, for example, which has got a standardized allicin extract in it. When you're treating SIBO, folks, you need more than garlic. You need more than berberine. You need to look at grapefruit seed extract, I'm telling you. When you combine GSC, grapefruit seed extract, with allicin and berberine, and particularly if you put a few other little bits and pieces on that, you're looking at a really good wide spectrum approach to not just small intestinal bowel problem, but also colonic issues with yeasts and bacteria. So you're better off not just looking at that single shot, that one bullet. You need the shotgun approach when it comes to things like SIBO. If you're not sure if you've got SIBO, if you're not sure if you've got yeasts, a powerful product with multiple, we're looking at multiple ingredients here that target different types of bacteria and viruses and fungi makes a lot of sense to me. But garlic, yes, I'm a big fan of it for SIBO, and I like it in the diet. So try and get used to it. It doesn't taste so nice in ice cream or in dessert, but if you're going to add it to your food, there are plenty of savory dishes that taste fantastic with just that tiny bit of garlic in there. And once you get accustomed to it, you'll eat it more and more. You'll start noticing that the GI problems become less and less. Okay? That's how you do it. If in doubt, maybe you do some testing to find out where the problems are, and then treat, with a supplement, and look at the diet accordingly to the test results. You get an even better outcome. So that's my take on garlic when it comes to SIBO. It is effective, but add it in your diet. And B, if you're going to take a supplement, make sure you don't just take allicin alone or berberine alone, but take something that contains multiple ingredients that's going to target a lot of different problems in the gut. Thanks for tuning in, as usual, and subscribe.